Okay, some more beginning iPad things you can learn to do. Number one, how do you switch between apps? I've got 4 or 5 different apps running. That's the 4 or 5 finger swipe. So if I do this, boom. So I'm using 4 fingers to go back to the next app. And that's, Photon, web browser, here's Google Drive. And they all show up just in a list. Now, how can you see the magic list here? Double click on the home button right there, and you can swipe and see all the apps that are open right now. I have seen dozens and dozens and dozens of apps open on iPads. Generally, that's going to slow things down a little bit. Essentially, if your device starts acting wonky, go in this and close apps. How do you do that? You get to this list, double click on the home button, and swipe up. And boom. And boom. So that is how you can switch between apps. Let's go back to the desktop here. And there's something called the Control Center, which is at the very, very bottom of the screen. If you swipe up there, and you get these icons. This is a fast and easy way to change your volume. If you're playing music, you can hit play or fast forward or whatever. Here's your screen brightness, and the camera's messing with it. Access the camera very quickly. So that's a fast way to get to the camera without having to, oh, where's the camera app? A timer, the clock. So you can set your timer to go at 1 minute and then have it bing or whatever. By the way, it also has a stopwatch and an alarm clock. So to close an app, you do the 5-finger close. Just pinch it together. And that's exactly what I did there. So the other thing that the Control Center does is allows you to turn your Wi-Fi on and off. Now if you turn airplane mode on, that automatically turns those two off. Handy for extending your battery if you are on a trip and don't have internet. This keeps messages and FaceTime requests from coming up, privacy mode or sleep mode or whatever. So that's the Control Center. It also, if you have an AirPlay something or the other, you can, with permission and the password, play your iPad on a teacher's computer. The other thing you want to be aware of is the Notification Center, and that is up at the top you swipe down, and if you have your calendar set up, it'll tell you what's happening in the calendar. In this case, I've got it set to show the weather, and I've got 7 events tomorrow, but it tells me all sorts of stuff like that. Today, everything, things that I've missed, things like that, and all I have to do is swipe back up and do that. The other kind of hidden feature you want to be aware of is called Spotlight. It's a way to search. Go to a blank spot on the screen and swipe down, and that brings up this search. You can search your iPad. So if I want to search for Flipboard or Flick, I type in FLI and there it goes. It will also show me mail that has FLI in it and all sorts of spam, and obviously FLI is pretty common. So, and quit out of it, well, close it together, which I can't do with one hand. So there you go. There's just a few tips and tricks on how to make your iPad work. I hope you enjoy.